Hello and welcome back to Drawing with Mrs. Mills. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I have something new for you to try that I think you're really going to like. I know we've mostly been doing drawing and we are going to continue to do some drawing, but today I wanted to show you something that you can do at home with some pretty simple materials. So let's get started. We're going to do painting, but instead of using paint, we're going to use markers. So what you're going to need is any kind of water-based marker. Regular Crayola markers work great. These super fine ones are nice for this. The only ones I found that didn't work so well were the washable markers. So I don't recommend the ones that have this washable ultra clean on there. All the other Crayola markers worked great. You're gonna need a paintbrush. It does not have to be fancy. You're gonna need some water and some different surfaces to paint on. If you have like white computer paper, it will work, but what's going to work a little better is a heavy paper. This is actual watercolor paper. If you have watercolor paper, which is a lot thicker, that would be great. You can also try this technique on some scraps of cardboard. The colors aren't going to be as bright, but if you have maybe some white cardboard that you have saved, that might work on there too. So this is a good kind of technique to try on all different things, all different surfaces, because it's really easy and it doesn't make a mess. So let me show you how to do this. So I'm going to work on the watercolor paper to start. It does have the best effect, but one way you can do this is I like to basically just put down 2 lines of colors, and I'm leaving a space in between because what I'm going to try to do is blend these colors together. So wet my brush and then bring this color down into this color and mix them together and see what happens. And then I'm going to let that dry. I'm not going to touch that. To make this, what I did, again, I started with a line, and then you're going to drag up from the paint to make these tree shapes. Paint them out however you like, and you can come back down and move that marker up into your trees. This is a really simple way to create some watercolor-like effects if you don't have watercolor. I'm gonna just drag a couple more. If you want to do something like this sphere, all you have to do is start with a circle. The thicker your line, the more watercolor you'll have to pull in to the center. Oh, I made a drop. And you're just going to pull that. Wow, that one is really strong. Pull that towards the middle, and I left a little line, a little shine mark in there. Now, when you have this and it's wet, you can experiment with, putting some dots in there. What happens? I don't want to get the tips of my markers like soaking wet, so I'm trying to be real quick and just put some little dots. But then I could come in and expand them. The other thing I always like to have when I'm painting is a paper towel, because I can come in and dab up some of that if I want to lighten it. If you only have printer paper, like this kind of white printer paper, it will work. The marker just doesn't pick up as strongly. Your lines stick on there a little more. So let's see if we can do the tree one. So I can get a pretty nice effect there, but I can't dissolve the line as well as I can on the watercolor paper. But you could still play with it and see what kind of effects you could get, what kind of things you could do. Or you could put down some marker and then paint in a different spot if you wanted. And then I was experimenting with some cardboard. Of course, the colors aren't going to look as bright because the cardboard is dark. But you can still get that painted effect, which could be really interesting. If you're doing some kind of collage or something, you could use some of these pieces, especially the dark colors. I think this could be interesting for a project. And then the really fun thing is once you have these watercolor, whatever you make, and they are dry, like here's one I did earlier today, here's one I did earlier today, you can take your markers or you can take a pencil. I like to do a black colored pencil, and you can color over these when they're dry. And you can turn them into scenes, you can put in details. There's really a lot that you could do once it's dry. I thought this one looked kind of like a dragon's eye. I really like to layer watercolor with colored pencil. Or you could, of course, use this, which is a marker, to draw around and add decorations or add style. So I think this is a really fun way to paint without having paint, and I would love to see what you create with this technique. Thanks for drawing with Mrs. Mills, and have a fantastic day.